It's almost the new year, and I bet you at the beginning of last year you said you were going to write a book. So if you're really serious about writing your book in 2026 or whatever year you're watching this video, I'm going to give you some tips to make that book happen. Hi, I am Stacey Ennis. I am a book strategist and coach. I'm also a best-selling, award-winning author myself, and today I am going to help you finally write that book that you have been wanting to write for who knows how long, maybe years, maybe decades. Let's get to it. But before we jump in, be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell wherever it is so that you don't miss these videos, because if you want to become an author, that's what I'm here to help you do. And you do not want to miss this content to help you achieve your goal of authorhood. Now, I know that the goal of writing a book feels really big, and it is a big goal. There's a reason why it's a bucket list item for a lot of people, why it is one of those things that 80% of the population wants to achieve, because it's a meaningful goal. But ultimately, being successful in this goal really comes down to three key things. First is to create space in your calendar. I know it's really easy to look at people who are successful and assume that they are smarter and more talented, and that's why they've been successful. But the truth is that discipline and consistency is way more important than talent and even skill. So making time in your calendar, being consistent, and making sure that you have carved out the space to write your book is really the absolute foundation. The bonus of this is that we know from neuroscientific research that when you show up consistently to write, your brain does all that cool stuff that brains do, and it creates new neural pathways to help you get into the flow faster. So on the one hand, it is important to make the time to write your book so you can get it done. And on the other hand, you just get better and better at writing as you go, because our brains are cool like that. Next is to organize your book, to create a book outline. And when I say a book outline, I don't mean just like lightly organizing your book. I mean deep ideation, clarifying your book concept, getting super clear about your book positioning, understanding your reader, and then creating a detailed chapter by chapter plan for your book. Most of my clients end up with a book outline that's anywhere from 15 to 30 pages, which I know sounds crazy, but believe me, when you get into the writing process and you hit that 20,000 word mark that is the place where a lot of books die, you're going to be so glad that you have this incredible map to help you see it to the finish line. And third is accountability and support. Now, as a book coach, I provide this for my clients in one-to-one coaching, in my author program, Idea to Draft, and in my author community, the Author Influence Circle. But this can take a lot of different shapes depending on your budget, especially. So you might find a buddy who you can have accountability with, that you check in every week and you say, I got my writing done. And they say, I got my writing done. It can look like a local group. If you live in a city, there's probably a writing group that you could attend that could be an accountability marker for you. Or if you have the budget and you know you need that support, you could work with somebody like me to help make that book a reality. But that accountability is so important. Research shows that when you have scheduled accountability on your calendar, you're 96% more likely to achieve your goals. Somewhere, one of those numbers. So if last year you set a goal to write a book, and this year you're like, oh, I really don't want to have another year roll by where I don't accomplish this, just remember, plan, outline, and get accountability. Those are your three things that you really need to make this book a reality. I hope this was incredibly helpful for you. Do be sure to check out the description of this video, because I always include useful links. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the little bell so that you get new videos to support you on your author journey. And if you know somebody who said, I want to write a book, send this to them too, because you might be the reason that somebody achieves their dream of becoming an author. And I'll see you next time.